Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, a grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show, Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and Elvis for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Hey, welcome to this episode of Loving Life. I'm glad you joined me. We are so excited because we're in a town called Mount Olive, North Carolina, home of University of Mount Olive Pickles, Highway 55, a bunch of great stuff. So let's go talk to these wonderful people here in Mount Olive. All right, we are here at Mount Olive Pickle Company.
Yes.
With Lynn Williams. Thank you for being with me.
And I'm delighted.
Wow, who would have known that a cucumber would turn into this big thing, huh?
Exactly.
Kind of like Mickey Mouse and the Mouse.
You know, when we actually got started with because of a bumper crop of cucumbers that were going to waste in local fields here in the 1920s.
Really?
Yes. And business people realized that if they could create another market for farmers, that the whole town would benefit. And so that's how the pickle company got its start. The local business people established the company to pack and sell its own brands of pickles.
Wow. Where did pickles first start?
Actually, cucumbers came out of India and were taken to the Tigris Valley, and sometime after 2030 BC, I figure it was a pretty...
I remember that, by the way.
Yeah, do you? I figure it was a pretty smart woman who figured out that you could put cucumbers in a salt brine,
Yeah.
And they would ferment and not spoil. So pickles have been around for about 4,000 years.
Wow. If we could find some of those original ones and see what they tasted like now.
Yeah.
By the way, I want you to know I use only Mount Olive pickles in all my cooking that I do because they're the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
So here we are in the middle of a little town called Mount Olive.
Mm-hmm.
How much space does Mount Olive Pickle take up in the town?
Well, we're the largest employer. We have we own about 175 acres of property here on this side and in other parts of town. 1.2 million square feet of warehouse and production space. We have an 1,100 tank yard, and that holds 40 million pounds of cucumbers that they hang out in that salt brine solution and ferment. So yeah, it's a pretty big operation here.
So how about if we go so we start at the cucumber farm, they bring them in,
Mm-hmm.
they weigh them and wash them and do all that stuff, and then they bring them into this plant that we're going to go into, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we do that?
We sure can.
Let's go.
You got to get your hairnet on.
Really?
Yes.
This could be, if you have small children, this could be a scary looking thing, so just be careful. Let's go. This is a lot of water and a
Yes.
lot of salt.
Yes.
Wow.
We actually recycle, we reuse this brine
Yeah.
in our tank yard. So about 75% of it is recycled
Wow.
to minimize the discharge of salt. So we try to be very careful with what we do with our natural resources. So we drop the cucumbers in, a little bit of brine in the bottom. One of these tanks will hold an average of 800 bushels of cucumbers. And when they're all full, we've got 40 million pounds on our tank yard. And this represents about a third of our production.
Man.
This was the first pickle festival. And here's the governor, it's Carr Scott. And this was Miss Pickle. And this fellow actually is our company chairman's father. And this is Mayor Nelson Riggs. So it was a bit, and you see all the people on top of the roof? Well, that's a different era.
Yeah.
You don't see that now.
OSHA'd be all over that.
Yeah.
Don't change the channel. We'll be right back.
When my customer comes into our store, we give them the knowledge of the products that we're selling them, and we give them the service.
As an independent hardware store, we stock our store with the products that we trust.
Traeger grills are a leader in the pellet grill industry.
People come from all around to get Traeger wood-fired grills from us.
We're a family business, just like their family coming in to see us. We want them to be part of our family.
B&W Hardware, serving downtown Wake Forest and surrounding areas since 1949.
Uptown Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications, with spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
Called Highway 55. Now you got to ask, why are we eating at Highway 55? What's that got to do with Mount Olive? Mount Olive is the home, the corporate home for Highway 55, and I'm with Jonathan Bond and Christy Falk at Highway 55. Thanks guys for being with me.
Absolutely, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
This little restaurant started as Andy's, and then they threw me for a loop. I never knew what happened. What happened?
Well, we started in 1991. A man named Kenny Moore started his company with $500 in his pocket. In the Goldsboro Mall, it's about 15 minutes up the road. We took over for an existing location, a different kind of grill, with the dream of not having to work for someone else and being able to make his own way, an American dream.
Yeah.
Through the years, we've grown in different aspects, and we've kind of shrunk down. Done some different kind of growing, if you will. But he really found out that the way to grow and to make this company successful was to realize that it wasn't about himself. He wanted to give other people like himself the same opportunity to come up and have the American dream and own their own business. Eventually, we grew so big that we wanted to get outside of North Carolina. Andy's, which is what we were originally called, Andy's Cheesesteaks and Cheeseburgers, short Andy's, was federally trademarked by a different company in the Midwest somewhere, the name Andy's. So we couldn't take that name outside of the state of North Carolina. the guys over at the home office put their heads together. I'm not even sure who come up with it, but they come up with Highway 55, kind of Route 66 thing. You know, just a 50s and 60s style diner.
But Highway 55 is right out there, right?
Exactly. We're one of the lucky few actually Highway 55 restaurants that are on Highway 55.
That's cool.
So it kind of worked out for us. But yeah, it's, you know, Highway 55 is a prominent road through North Carolina. It goes through a lot of small towns, and since we are Eastern North Carolina company, we wanted to kind of pay homage to that.
Now we got 122 all over, even in Montana.
126 now.
126, I'm telling you. That is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, we just opened one up in Helena, Montana. I hope I said that right. And they're doing really big numbers. They're out there where no other Highway 55s are, so they're really just banking on the
Virgin
reputation.
territory.
Exactly, they're banking on the reputation they make as they open up.
So you guys out in Helena, Montana, you got to check this out. Now, Christy, the biggest thing people buy here is what? The cheeseburgers?
Our cheeseburgers, the Andy size cheeseburgers, and our cheese steaks are something that it's just a very popular item in here. It's there. And you got to get a milkshake when you get done.
Oh, tell me that.
Oh yes, got to get a milkshake. That's like the best part. Yes.
Food's great, but this thing called the Andy's Foundation, what is that?
So our company decided to really give back to what makes us work, and that's our people in our communities in our small towns. Highway 55 mostly are in small towns. We find that they work better in small towns because that's just the kind of place we are. We're a small town diner. We try not to go to the big cities because there's so much to eat there. You kind of get lost in everything.
Right.
When we stick out in these diners, we go by reputation, pretty much word of mouth, and that's how we open them up from now on. But we really like to give back to the community. So in order to do that, we created a foundation called the Andy's Foundation. And what that does is we raise money in our stores through selling these little tickets that have golf balls for $1 a piece, or a lot of the staff will get together and do different events. We have a bake sale going on, I believe. We have a car show.
We're doing a car wash.
All different Highway 55s do all different kinds of things to raise money. But ultimately, it goes into this one big pot. And then, as a Andy's Foundation board member, which I am, we sit down twice a year, look at the money we've raised, and we take in applications for different charities, mostly women and children's charities. That's where we like to stick with giving to. So we mostly the kids and women's organizations. A big one we give to is called the Miracle League, which is a handicap and wheelchair accessible baseball field and league for kids who aren't able to play normal baseball.
So it takes it out of just making money, having this restaurant, into actually sharing with the community.
Giving back to the community, which, you know, in turns, you reap what you sow. It goes back to you.
Great food, great atmosphere, great small town feel. So check it out. Don't change the channel because we got more coming up on Mount Olive, North Carolina.
Hi, my name is Anita. I was in an accident with whiplash, medium and lower back pain, and I came to Raleigh Injury Chiropractic, and I believe it was the best thing I ever done. The staff here is wonderful. Dr. Weir is great. I couldn't ask for nothing else better in Raleigh, and I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to maintain my health.
Hey, I'm Dr. Tim Weir. If you want results like Anita, call our office today, 919-790-1332. Call right now.
Uptone Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications, with spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
I am so excited about this show because, you know, I love going to places that are local, that are just fun places to go.
And fantastic.
Yes. And so we are in Mount Olive, North Carolina. I wanted the top person, but Mayor Joe's wife couldn't be with us today. So I'm with Mayor Joe. Thank you for being with me.
Well, thank you for being with us.
Wow, what an incredible town.
Well, thank you. We pride ourselves, number one, in pickles, and we pride ourselves in education, and we pride ourselves in good country food. Some of the best cooking you have ever tasted that you put your sweet lips on.
Do you, now in the schooling, are kids actually here taught? Like, is there like Pickle 101?
We do have Pickle 101, that's in agriculture.
Yeah.
We have one of the top agricultural schools in the state. We graduate more ag teachers than North Carolina State University does.
Really?
Yes.
You know, because I'm amazed, how many, you have 4,000, how many residents? 4,000?
We have 4,554 if one hasn't moved this morning.
Okay, or been born.
Or been born,
Yeah.
That's right.
So here we are, and it's considered a town.
It is. It was incorporated in 1870. We chartered, and we're coming up on our 150th anniversary, which will be our sesquicentennial, and we're planning a big throwdown.
What was that again?
Sesquicentennial, 150 years.
Man.
Yeah.
I love that word, by the way, sesqui. It's like
I had to practice on that for
Yeah.
quite a while in front of the mirror.
So here we are in this town, and I was telling you a little bit earlier, here's this little town, but what incredible things. Mount Olive Pickles, University of Mount Olive, Highway 55 headquarters here.
That's right, and let's don't forget our bank, Southern Bank and Trust Company, which is their headquarters here, and they are one of the largest in eastern North Carolina. They just moved into Virginia and southern part of North Carolina, so we're real proud of our bank also.
So why is that there is so much here? Is that...
Well, actually, if you will look at the map of North Carolina, we are in the heartland of the southeast, and we are located probably as close as you can get to the ocean as well as to the mountains, and it is filled with our road system. Our road system is one of the best, and we're just fortunate to be located here. Great agricultural farming community,
Right.
And we're just a close-knit community.
Now, so we got all those places, but we also are home to Rita's place.
Oh, Rita's place, that's one of our favorite places to come.
Do you think we can talk Rita into coming here?
I think we should. Let's see if we can get
come
rid
here.
of Rita.
Come over here and sit by me over here. Now, so Rita owns this place, and I love homemade cooking.
Oh, me too.
And everything's homemade here.
Yes, it is.
So I love barbecue chicken, I love fried chicken, I love potato salad, I love coleslaw.
Oh, I love it all. Okay, don't it show?
You're the mayor, though. Come on. So, one of your best-selling things is your barbecue chicken.
It is a big seller on Friday.
So on Friday, we've got to try this. Talk to me how this all started.
Well, my husband was always in the restaurant business, and I married him, and he talked me into opening a restaurant. We both did in Dudley. We were there for about 12 years, and we had an issue with the parking lot, and we sold, and he went on to something else, and I did too. And Miss Gaynell always told me I needed to get a restaurant when she retired, and she was the Southern Belle, which was here how many years, Jeff?
Oh, it's so many years ago. At least. It came over with the Mayflower. Yeah, but Rita picked up where Miss Gaynell left off, and the food is fantastic. In fact, I'm going to try Rita's famous potato salad, and the good thing about it has pickles in it.
Oh yes, Mount Olive pickles.
So you do use Mount Olive pickles?
Yes.
Of course, I've eaten it before, but I'd like to try it again to make sure Rita's kept her secret.
You know what this is? Quality control.
See how juicy it is?
I know, I'm telling you. Okay, don't change the channel because we got more coming from Mount Olive, North Carolina.
When my customer comes into our store, we give them the knowledge of the products that we're selling them, and we give them the service.
As an independent hardware store, we stock our store with the products that we trust.
Traeger grills are a leader in the pellet grill industry.
People come from all around to get Traeger wood-fired grills from us.
We're a family business, just like their family coming in to see us. We want them to be part of our family.
B&W Hardware, serving downtown Wake Forest and surrounding areas since 1949.
Uptone Pictures is a full-service script-to-screen production company which can help you create the proper messaging for any number of applications, with spacious state-of-the-art studio offering green screen, mocap and practical stages, along with a team of professionals who will make you and your business shine. So what are you waiting for? Call us at 919-649-3587 and schedule your appointment today. It's time we put your imagination into motion.
See how juicy it is?
I know, I'm telling you. Now,
Just the right sweetness.
so did you come in then with your own recipes and stuff?
Yes, I did. I came from, my mama is almost 95 years old.
Oh, bless her heart. That's a
So-
Southern thing too, bless her.
I know.
And I was taught to cook very early on, and her sister, Marie Brown, and her other sister, Maxine Lipscomb, they taught me how to cook. And my mama's Virginia Sullivan, and that's where I learned to cook from. And they made sure that I was really good at it.
And she is.
This is kind of spicy.
Oh, that's what makes it so
Yeah.
good. Rita's, did Billy do the sauce?
Joe, I know you didn't just say that. No, Billy did not make
Well, I
the
tell you, the
sauce.
sauce really makes that chicken really,
I make the sauce homemade.
Isn't that good?
it is delicious.
Thank you.
So you've been here how long?
I've been here, this April was 3 years. So it's been good for me.
You made it to the 3-year mark.
I made it to the 3-year mark. It's not, it's kind of a hard life, but it's been good. I'm not regretful that I did it. It was, I think Mount Olive needed something else when Miss Gaynell Brock left, and the time was right. And I came in, and the people of Mount Olive have been, I cannot tell you how appreciative I am.
Wonderful people.
They've supported me. I've got the regulars, I've got new people coming in all the time, and it just...
What the neat thing is about Rita's Place is it's the morning breakfast group. The farmers get together, discuss the weather, the crops, and who can tell the biggest lie.
That's right.
That's the fun part about it too.
That usually happens at that
round table next door to us here, and I do have a place at that table, so I get the latest, and of course the food is always exceptional. So you would never be disappointed when you come to Rita's.
You know, there's something about a small town that it's like really like a big family.
Dr. Weir, for coming to Mount Olive, we want to give you one of our challenge coins. It has the Mount Olive Police Department on it, and we want you to carry this so the next time you come to Mount Olive and get stopped by one of our police, you can flash this and say, I'm a friend of the mayor's.
You are so awesome. I'm telling you, this is a wonderful town. Check us out on Facebook, Loving Life with Dr. Weir, drtimweir.com. We got Twitter, we got tweets, we got all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I tell you, we can tweet all day long. So come to see us.
It's all about loving life. Till next week, keep loving life.
So,
a quick we'll be right back from you. Hey, don't change it.
and it's loud in parts of the plant.
What?
Exactly.
Don't change the channel. Pickle plant air. I want to get some of that.